Boo-doo-doo. Boo-doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Just want to make sure that the mic quality is picking up and looks like it is. Hey, just one moment, fellas. Well, guys, um, oh man, never would have thought, but we are here. We are back for another season of the FRL's F1 League. I'm, well, now currently the only commentators currently so far, Bascar 101, and right now we're heading to the next round. So I'm gonna give a quick update, real quick. So Monza, let's just say things have gotten a little out of hand with Monza for last week, and let's just say due to the servers, due to issues, the race was canceled, and let's just say a Ferrari won an F1 race, an FRL F1 race. So my heart warms a bit to know that a Ferrari won an F1 Grand Prix. But now we're heading to Montreal. Yes, I said it that way. If sorry for any of the people that are French Canadians, but we're heading to Montreal. So this is a track that I don't really focus on because let's just say it's a meh race. I don't think we're having a sprint either, so that's going to be another thing. So let me get the Canadian Grand Prix track map. So what we know, I'm trying to get the info about it, but yikes. Canadian Grand Prix. Track map. So it has two, looks like two DRS, I think. Looks like it. And not just that, we're starting in the rain. Oh, temp. Okay, track map, lap data, and fastest lap, yep. And that should be it. See one car going out to the pits, and that is Crazy Jr. in the Ferrari. Hey, I say track map. Full track map, there we go. Alright, now, currently the weather for this race was going to be heavily rated for qualifying and then light raining on the actual race. So let's just say it's going to be very rainy. So the DRS, yeah, there ain't going to be no DRS. But there is total of 14 turns in this track. Yes, you heard it right. The big one full. The big one full. Right now we're also seeing other cars like the McLarens out of the track, Scruff and the AlphaTauri. So we got the Red Bulls. Well, Red Bull. Oh, actually, no, Red Bulls. Yeah, there we go. Now we're waiting for the others. Currently, we only have 8 so far. Some people can't make it because, well, let's just say there's pretty big events happening. and let's just say they don't want to miss it, so it's understandable. But now we're going to see the Ferrari going onto the track. Oh, Link disconnected, but he's probably going to reconnect shortly after. I think it's just a quick situation. I think he'll be able to rejoin. I think I have him friended, so I might be able to re-invite him. And one moment, guys. We're just dealing with some slight technical errors. Not on the live stream, thankfully, but with some people having, but with the drivers and like that. Alright, here we go. Invites and requests. Thankfully, I am the only person that doesn't race. There we go. See, just a quick fix. But the Ferrari gets a 122.439. A 124.153 for the McLaren. The Aston Martin is heading into the track. Evil J-Lo, his teammate is not going to be with the racing. Lap invalidation from the first Red Bull, and it looks like that he is cutting the track like that to save up time, and also caution sector 1. We saw where it's at. No actual race incident. A 124.045 for the other McLaren, JT Gaming. Sorry if I sound kind of low energy and like that. Let's just say doing early streams are not the best. There's a part of me wish that I was back on Mountain Standard. I live in one of 3 US states that doesn't do daylight savings at all. So let's just say trying to convert into a different time zone is not as easy as people put it in. Especially when it's a 3-hour difference compared to the people that are hosting the lobbies. No offense, JT. But yeah, currently we're just seeing people going through. Caution within sector 2. I think it's just the Haas, I think it's the Haas. It's just slowing down a bit, giving room to the Red Bull of Link. Link is back onto the track. He is now making sure that he's going to be staying on the track. Hopefully he doesn't get disconnected again. Right now we're seeing Evil J-Lo fastest on sector 1. Oh, Crazy Juju put a faster lap at 121.883. Very interesting. I didn't even see that, but looks like he's just full sending the car, going faster and faster. And he's going back to the pits. We're gonna go back to J-Lo. Heading out to the sharp U-turn. Or, yeah. Heading out of the sharp U-turn. There we go. Now we're heading towards that chicane. And I'm doing pretty good. Heading to the start-finish line. And it won't be enough. A 123.002. That put him into P2, but he doesn't have that pace yet. JT at 122.6. Not quite there yet. The difference within the gap, hang on, is 7/10 of a difference. 7/10. Let's see if Lake is going to put up a good lap time. Not quite there. He's a second off from the leader. Let's see if Hawaiian, he's fastest on sector 2. He could actually make something out of this. Heading out the sharp U-turn, heading to that straight and heading to the chicane. It's not DRS because there's no DRS whatsoever. Zero DRS for this. Heading to the chicane. And then crossing the finish line. Faster than JT, but he is still also 7/10 off from the Ferrari. Not quite there. What about the other McLaren, Mr. Hawaiian Pizza? Will Hawaiian Pizza get it? Oh no, he was on an out lap, never mind. I thought he was on an in lap. What about Scruff, poor you. 2.855 or just 2.8 seconds off. The McLaren's looking really well so far. So far, so well. Crazy Jr. is staying within relatively well of a gap right now. 7/10 is the difference. We see Scruff. There's a caution. Oh, purple sector 2. Looks like Hawaiian is trying to push this car and push it really well within it. I'm not sure he's going to the pits or not. Alright, now it's just raining cats and dogs. Nope, not there. 1.7 seconds off. Lap invalidations, lap invalidations. Alright, now one of the Red Bulls is still in the pits, and JT Gaming is still in the pits so far, but it looks like one of the Red Bulls is coming out, Mr. JT Ty. He's heading out. He's going to try to put up a good lap and try to see if he can make a well lap and get a fast time. Some people are going back to the pits. Currently, we are in 6 minutes and 40 seconds. It's counting down still. The Haas, another lap. It looks like another lap invalidation. So he will not get a lap. Oh my goodness. Once again, waking up early sucks. He will not get a lap validation. Looks like the Ferrari is heading back into the pits. Probably getting some setup adjustments in the Ferrari. Those Ferrari engineers are going to take a look at that car. What they're going to do is try to adjust the car even more to the liking. Right now we see Link. It looks like he's probably finishing his. Right now, no crazy improvements so far. The gap is 7/10. Headed to the sharp U-turn for the other Red Bull, Mr. JT Ty. Caution within Sector 2. Looks like one of the McLarens is just either trying to gather some energy like that and getting ready for a hot lap. But it doesn't look like, I'm not sure. It looks like one of the Red Bulls is also struggling on grip. It looks like the more they try to proceed into these fast lap times, try to get close to Crazy Junior, the more they just lose grip really easily, and they're all struggling a bit with the grip. Right now we're seeing Crazy Junior. Any improvements on his lap time? Will he get close? No, he will be actually in the pits. One of the Haas is, the Haas is headed back to the pits. Oh boy. People on outlaps. Right now we see the Ferrari on an outlap. He's going to get ready to go on his in lap, making sure not to burn the energy on his car. Right now heading to the start finish line, and now on to the in lap. He has a Red Bull up ahead. I think it's either Link or JT. No, it is JT. Oh, he tapped the wall. Will that affect the lap time? We don't know. Let's see. Here we go. No crazy improvements on Sector 1. Any improvements onto Sector 2. No purple on Sector 2. I don't think the lap will be good. Not within his favor. Both McLarens on an out lap. Link has started his in lap. We'll actually go to we're gonna go to Link on his camera view, see what he's gonna pull for us for this lap. But the Ferrari, I don't think the Ferrari is gonna make any improvements. Yeah, no improvements on the lap. Purple within Sector 1 for Link. Oh man, getting these two confused. Doing well, looks smooth. Will he go purple Sector 2? Indeed he does. Now he's on to the final turn. The final chicane. The Red Bull, can he capitalize? Purple Sector 1 and Sector 2. Will he catch up to Crazy Jr.? Heading to the chicane. The chicane looks pretty well. Let's see, let's see, let's see. He does! Link finally neutralizes Crazy Jr. The Ferrari. Let's see if the Ferrari will respond to that. No, he won't. He hit the wall. Oh no, 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 no. He crashed. He crashed. Oh no. The Ferrari crashed. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, oh no. Oh no. But Link, he has it. We don't see. Right now. Oh, JT makes an improvement on his lap time. The Ferrari will not neutralize, crashing on the final seconds. Right now we're just waiting for... I'm not sure if we're waiting for anyone. I think we're good. P1 and 2 for both Red Bulls. Once again, Red Bull dominance. Right now we're heading to the light rain. It looks like get rid of the wets, put on the intermediates. Right now from the race officials, everyone's going to be retiring due to technical errors. That's for what I know, is that everyone is going to be retiring the race. So, don't worry about that. Looks like some minor technical errors, but don't worry. Everyone's just retiring. Hang on one moment. There we go. Nothing's happening, nothing crazy's happening. We're just dealing with a little bit of technical errors, but we'll head back to racing very soon. The position, looks like the position will stand. Link will be on pole position on his home soil. Yep, once again, dealing with technical errors. Don't worry, we'll get it back. Alright, skip. Alright, we're heading back to the menu. Don't worry, guys. Nothing's crazy's happening. We're just dealing with a slight error. But we'll head back. Alright. We're just waiting for the command by Mr. JT. So how many do we have? Let me see if I have this guy friended. Okay, I do. Oh, there we go. Alright, JT's given the command. Green light for the Grand Prix, 25 laps in the Canadian Grand Prix. Hopefully he has the position set. If not, we're gonna be dealing with a confusion 101. Countdown is heading in. Link isn't, from what I know, Link is from Canada, so this is his home soil. Will Link win on the home soil, or will that be a nightmare for him? Let's wait and see, fellas. The paddock club is filled. The grandstands are filled. The race is ready. We're just waiting for the players to get their final setups adjusted. And then we're off for 25 grueling laps. 5 lights. And it's lights out and away we go. Link, JT, side by side. Link will take a good launch. JT will be leading P2. The Ferrari's in P3. Of course, as per usual. JT top. Looks like we have a good start of the race. Everyone is starting in the relatively well positions. The Ferrari is going to be a huge challenge. We're going to be dealing with a huge challenge. Hopefully JT Gaming. Oh, battle between JT Gaming and Evil J-Lo. Going to the battle cam. This is going to be raining all race. And do that sharp U-turn. Only 14 turns. So it's either going to be a one stop or no stop. And into the chicane, looks pretty well. Be aware there is no DRS. So if you're Link right now, this is a good opportunity to capitalize, to hold the position, to actually do well. A 3-second time penalty for dark fire for multiple warnings. But looks like JT has a Red Bull on his tail. Will he capitalize and take care of it? Let's wait and see, fellas. He's dealing with a lot of oversteering from the Ferrari. I know Evil capitalized P4. The two McLarens, they probably aren't very happy on that start. But now we got JT, we got Link, double Red Bull 1-2s, but you have the Scarlet Red. It's not too far away. He's trying to give everything that he has, but Link is making sure to help his teammate out, giving him at least a little bit of a slipstream, a little bit of lap time. The Ferrari's trying to stay up put, but I'm not sure if that's gonna work pretty well. Hopefully things goes well for him, but I think it looks like the Ferraris are gonna be doing the multi 2-1. Sebastian Vettel, if you're somehow watching this is how you're supposed to do it. This is multi 2-1. Right now, the pace is good. The pace is good for the the Red Bull, so that's really good. This track is actually a relatively small track. It's a 2.7 mile, aka a 4.361 kilometer track. Yeah, 4.3 kilometers. The Ferrari actually got the fastest lap, and he's actually right there on their tails. Once again, the race can go into a one stop or a no stop. We might stick to the tires that we have or not. Probably asking why you're not using the TV cam, because sometimes the TV cam kind of sucks a little bit. Also, hi UI, sorry about that. Right now we are on the battle cam of the Ferrari. I think they're on recharge right now. The Ferrari can actually take the opportunity if he can. Right now he's staying in a good pace, staying really well behind JT so far. I know there's not really a lot of action in this area so far, so that's why we're over here, because anything can happen. Things can go pretty well, or things can go awfully bad. Oh, sorry about that. Navigating the UI kind of sucks a little bit. Link is still in the lead after 4 grueling laps. We're on lap 5. Nothing too crazy is happening right now. It's penalty avenue. Right now, actually, Crazy Jr. got a 3-second time penalty. Oh no. So P3, the driver that's in P3 has a 3-second time penalty. So right now, this is probably even better for the Red Bulls, because now they have a better advantage, because now Crazy Jr. has a 3-second time penalty. It looks like JT might want to actually battle for the lead, but it looks like Link is holding that position, doing it for his people in Canada. It doesn't matter if you're French Canadian or not. You all represent one nation, the nation of Canada. And right now, the driver that's representing that nation is leading the race and doing really well. JT's vulnerable. JT's kind of vulnerable right now. I'm not sure if he's trying to hold his position or not, but right now, he's burning off more than he can chew. The gap's still widening like that between 1 and 2. Right now, the Ferrari is still doing pretty well, staying under a second. Link gets the fastest time of a 1:20.661. The Ferrari's not giving up. Ain't giving up without a fight. JT is trying to hold his position, trying to make sure to keep it into a multi 2-1. JT is doing well, keeping his teammate in a secure position. But if the teammate does start to show weakness, he might capitalize and might take the position. We don't know. JT might pull a Sebastian Vettel and just pass him. Screw the multi 2-1. I want the points. I want to maximize points. Things can go in that type of way. Or he can just play the team game, don't take those risks, and stay in P2 and defend his teammate at all costs. Play the team game, or he can take the risk. One of those two can happen. Scruff gets a 3-second time penalty, the AlphaTauri. J-Lo gets a 3-second time penalty. Now he has a 6-second in total. Right now, Link is holding his position really well, doing good so far. JT, he's keeping into P2. Now that gap, well, if we had DRS, the gap, the second gap has been broken, but this isn't the case. Oh, looks like Link might show some weakness. Here comes the Bulls. Not the Bulls, but here comes, I think, the championship leader. I don't even know because I haven't even looked at the championship point standings. I'm just a commentator, man. I know my team ain't getting points. But Link is doing pretty good so far. He's been leading that race really well. His position is gonna finish. Well, not finish. He's doing well. He's keeping it a relatively well pace. His teammate is playing the team game, making sure that the Ferrari doesn't pull a scheme and making them to fight. They're not letting the pressure get the best of them. So right now, we are heading to lap 10 out of 25. A good and absolute spectacular pace so far from the Red Bulls, especially to Link. A 3-second time penalty for Hawaiian Pizza. So the only two people that doesn't have a time penalty is the Red Bulls. Everyone else, 3-second time penalty, 6-second time penalty, 3 second, 3 second, 3 second, 6 seconds. And now that gap is now became a 2-second gap. Well, almost a 2-second gap. Now it's a 2-second gap. The race is literally being given to the Red Bulls right now. Another 3-second time penalty for JT Gaming. Now he has a 6-second time penalty in total. The Red Bulls are just holding the position out of the chicane. Now we're just 15 to go. Another 3-second time penalty for JT Gaming. What is going on with him? He's cutting corners. He's going through multiple. He's just exceeding track limits. Or cutting. I'm not sure, but he is not doing well. He has a 9-second time penalty. Right now, if I was Crazy Junior, I wouldn't try to push the car too much. You have a 3-second time penalty. I think it's probably for the best just to keep the position, hold the position, stay in the pace, and just take the P3. Taking the podium, keeping the podium position isn't as bad. I just wouldn't recommend risking getting more time penalties. JT and Link are just holding those positions. Their gap is getting bigger and bigger. But you're keeping in a relatively well pace between you and the P4 position. I just recommend just to hold the P3 position. let the Aston Martin make the mistakes, and you just capitalize. Another 3-second time penalty for Scruff. That's a 6-second time penalty. They're probably going to have to deal with lap traffic here soon. The Red Bulls. Right now, the race is practically guaranteed for the Red Bulls as long as they keep up what they're doing and don't make any mistakes. This race is theirs. This race is absolutely theirs. So right now, just Link is still in the lead. JT's in P2, and he's actually going to box. Junior gets caught speeding in the pit lane. Now he has an 8-second time penalty. This is a good opportunity for JLo now. Now this race has just gotten really interesting. Now Crazy Jr. in a Ferrari, he made another mistake. I think pressure's getting the best of him. I think the pressure's getting the best of him. JT made his pit cycle. I think Link is probably going to be doing the next pit cycle, or he's probably going to go fully through. I'm not exactly sure of how their strategies are in the Red Bull camp. But I think they have it under control, and I think they have this race under their grasp. The Canadian flags are being waved, and also you also have the Quebec flags too. But right now it's just primarily the actual Canadian flags being waved, showing support of Mr. Link. Link is boxing for new sets of intermediates. Heading back, I think he'll be rejoined with his teammate. A 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Now the race has shifted towards Crazy Jr. now. If I was Crazy Jr., I would say, this is an opportunity. This is what I need. This is exactly what I need. Now he can breathe a little bit now. Just a little bit. He can take a deep breath. Breathe in and breathe out. Now he doesn't have to worry as much. Never mind. Now I should be panicking right now for getting another warning. Oh no, the Red Bulls. They're starting to fight. JT overtakes his teammate. But his teammate is trying to battle. Oh no, 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 no. The glory. No. Link. Link was denied. It looks like JT doesn't want to play the multi 2-1 role. Oh no, no, no. A 3-second time penalty for JT. Technically that will put Link back in the lead. The multi 2-1 just crumble into dust. It looks like probably Link might see blood now. Looks like that Red Bull wants to see some blood. Two bulls fighting would not be a good thing, except if you're not a Red Bull. If you're not a Red Bull, seeing these two fighting and probably on a verge of crashing each other is probably the best thing to ever see. Right now, Link is just trying to make sure to catch up, but oh my. This has really added interest into Formula 1. Junior's holding his position. Well, he has an 11-second time penalty, so I'm not sure how that's going to go for him. The only person that doesn't have a penalty is the person that's from Canada. Right now, that Ferrari is holding the other Red Bull back of JT Ty. Gives Link an opportunity. Another 3-second time penalty for Hawaiian Pizza, adding total of 6 seconds. I'm not sure if he's gaining or losing time, but I think he might have depleted his battery. No, he's trying to conserve the battery. Oh, the Ferrari, he doesn't have a lot of juice. He depleted a lot of the battery power so he could keep a gap. This is something that's pretty interesting so far. Technically, Link is in the lead. Right? Technically, because everyone else has time penalties except him. And he's already way under the 3-second time penalty gap between him and JT Ty. And, well, Crazy Jr. has a 11-second time penalty. So, that's interesting. If I was JT, I would start giving that position. Don't try to do something that you're gonna regret. Just give the penalty to your teammate. I know you want to race like that, but right now you have a time penalty at 3 seconds. He's already on your tail. Just let him through. It'll work in the end. Unless Link is not barking orders, but giving orders that we should work together on the slipstream and then catch to the Ferrari, so they can go back into the 1-2 position. J-Lo gets another 3-second time penalty. So we have 2 people with 14-second time penalty, 1 person with an 11-second time penalty, 1 person with a 3-second time penalty, 1 person with a 6-second time penalty, and 2 people with the 9-second time penalties. I know, we're on the 8 to go mark. Right now, oh my goodness, I had to stretch for a moment there. That's why I was quiet for a decent bit. Right now, we still see the battle of the Red Bulls. Currently, the difference, excluding the time penalty, 2/10 now. 1/10. Head to the sharp U-turn. Oh, almost with the contact. 3/10 is the difference. On 6 to go now. The two Red Bulls are battling as much as they can. Oh, JT's losing some time. Is he blinking? Oh no, he's on. I think he's on recharge. Not recharge. I forgot it's a rain race, so the lights are blinking the way they are. So far, so good for Link. Staying in that gap. Oh, looks like JT might have locked up. Or went wide. One of those two. Now we're at the 5 to go. The Ferrari has been doing pretty good. Staying in at least in the podium position. I mean, he does have the time penalties, but he's so far so good. This track really does like not go pretty fast like that. When I say fast, I mean like it's a small track with only 14 turns. I know there's tracks that have less turns like that, but it's not as big as people think it is. Right now, just seeing these two just on their tails onto each other, it adds some interest. Currently, it technically is still a Red Bull 1 and 2. I just have the feeling that they might just do is pull a travesty disaster. We don't know. With how JT was racing a bit, it could actually happen that way. JT Gaming and his teammate in the McLarens, they're not going anywhere. Scruff, not going anywhere. Darkfire, not going anywhere. Jayla, I don't think he's going anywhere. This is just a somewhat of an interesting race. More penalty-esque, but, you know, yeah, speaking of penalties, perfectly timed. A 12-second time penalty for Darkfire. Literally the only person that doesn't have a time penalty is literally Link. Three to go in Montreal. Technically, the Canadian hero is still in the lead. Oh! JT got a slide. I just saw that. I just saw that bit of a slide there. Currently, the race, like the way it is, the person that doesn't have the time penalty right now is the one that's technically leading the Grand Prix. Darkfire's like, I'm not gonna battle through that. He's gonna let the leaders pass through. Very wise decision from the Haas. Very, very, very wise decision. Good job on him for not letting, keeping his keeping the ego in check like that. That's good. You don't want a lap car scoring a race over like that, especially where it's unnecessary. So I'll give major props to the Haas for letting them go right on through. At 1.1 is now the difference, but I don't think that really matters. Hand down to the sharp U-turn. Right now, Crazy Jr. in position-wise, he is leading, but once again, time penalty. And now we're heading directly straight. 1 lap to go in Montreal. Anything's gonna happen? Can anything happen in this race? Seeing the recharge. Also seeing them also using the bit of the battery power too. And to the first chicane. And to now to the sharp U-turn. We'll head towards the Ferrari. The Ferrari will get the podium. Another good finish though for the Ferrari. He will be getting that podium position. And now, in the start-finish line, Junior will, unserved penalty. No, he gets another time penalty. But Link will win the Canadian Grand Prix. Home soil race win. But he will still get the P3 position. P3 is secured. Repeat, the P3 position is secured. Oh no! What do we just miss? What do we just miss? What do we just miss? I was looking at the Discord for a moment. What just happened? Oh no. Oh no. I'm not sure how this is gonna go. But the Red Bull will take the victory, Mr. Link. I need to take a look at that. Oh no. Well guys, that was actually an interesting race. The race actually went through unlike the other race. I'm gonna go, guys. Thanks for watching the Canadian Grand Prix in the FRL F1 League. I'm Basco101 and I'll see you guys next time.